Alright, kids. Okay, so call Northside 777. Of course, if that is you know anything about a murder, a policeman, not, don't call. No prank calls, please. 1947 film, directed by Henry Hathaway, starring James Stewart, Richard Conte, Lee J. Cobb. What's your favorite Lee J. Cobb film? Is it The Exorcist? Is it 12 Angry Men? Is it called Northside 777? Tell me in the comments. And Helen Walker. So this one, is it a film noir? I don't know. Some of the elements are there, some of them aren't. We don't really have a femme fatale. There is a murder, and it is being investigated, but Jimmy Stewart isn't your, he's no Bogart, that's for sure. So, I don't know. What do you think? Comment. Is this even a film noir? So Henry Hathaway, director, started out as assistant director for guys like Cecil B. DeMille and Victor Fleming, primarily known for his westerns. I think his most well-known films are probably the westerns that he did with John Wayne, director of this film. Screenplay credit. There's lots of people credited for the screenplay for this. Jerome Cady, Jay Dratler, Leonard Hoffman. Who else? Quentin Reynolds. Quentin Reynolds, I think, was a couple of these names were journalists or started as journalists, wrote screenplays, which comes in handy to the nature of this film. Filmed on location in Chicago, kind of semi-documentary type style, investigative journalism. It's based on reports by Jack McGuire. It's based on more than that, but it's credited as based on reports by Jack McGuire. Jack McGuire. Jack McGuire, not Jack McBriar. Jack McGuire was a reporter investigating these murders. So basically, let's get into it. So there's two men. It's the cases of Joseph, I'm going to say their names wrong, Maciewicz and Theodore Mackenswick. Anyways, they're two Polish guys. A policeman is murdered. Chicago policeman's murdered. A witness, she says she saw two men, two tall men, fleeing the scene. She's pressured. She was not running the most upstanding establishment. Police really want to catch who killed a policeman, so she's pressured. Eventually, she says that one of the men was this Polish man that she knew, so she singles out him. He did it, even though he had already been in a police lineup and nobody identified him. So they're looking for him. They find out he's staying at this other Polish man's house. So they go to the house. They raid the house. He's not there, but the other guy is. They arrest him. They put him in a lineup. Nobody identifies him. They charge him anyways. And then they find the first guy that they're looking for. Both guys go on trial, are found guilty, despite the trial judge not even believing that they were guilty, kind of saying to them that we'll have another trial. Things like this nature. Never did, but maybe he was pressured by the policeman as well. He dies, and so they're in prison. And they're in prison for quite a long time. The mother of one of the individuals raises money, cleaning houses, saves money to put out rewards. So she puts out reward in the paper, an ad. If you know anything about this, call Northside 777. Journalist, reporter sees this, starts investigating. Another journalist is investigating as well. That's John McPhail. So it's credited as just based on the report of the one reporter and the case of the one man. Even though it is based on both of them, it's just the time of filming and release. The second man is still in prison. So roughly, the two individuals served about 13 years and 15 years in jail, false convictions. Um, yeah, so that's about it for Call Northside 777. Go watch the film if you hadn't. And is it a film noir? Thanks.